Hello! Hello, everybody. It is. Yeah. That's okay. Yes. Hi. Hello, Adventure Rudy. Yes. Yeah. We're twitching for the very first time. We're twitching. We're streaming games on the WebDM Twitch channel. I am Emma. I am the CEO of WebDM. I was just going to say I am the person who deals with the tax returns, who you never see, but I am always all there. Yes, you are an all-around TTRPG famous person. You've been in Arcadia. You're famous. Yeah. Yeah. What do you love? Me too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, certainly was for me. Mm-hmm. Yep. And all the puzzles, trying to figure out puzzles often with no context. You're just trying to find the right pixel. Rudy, they can't hear you. Oh no.
I'm sorry.
What's happened?
Whoever shouted out that they can't hear me gets 1,000,000 monkey points.
Yeah.
That was my fault. My microphone defaults to another microphone normally.
Yeah.
But basically I was saying, hey, I'm Rudy Basso. I eat everybody's food. And
yep. And you're also famous.
No.
In the RPG scene.
But I was the better thing I was saying is that I agreed with Emma's tweet from the WebDM account that these games were super, like a great introduction to the tabletop world. That's what I was saying. So if you heard Emma riffing off that, that's what she was referring to.
Especially Monkey Island. It's got this very like D&D arc, doesn't it?
And it's so perfect because it's really approachable, and as with most LucasArts games, you can't lose or die or anything like that. So you can really just kind of keep trying the options until you solve the puzzles, which is especially good for like a 10-year-old, 12-year-old me who is a real dumb. I'm still dumb, so if you can imagine a smaller dumb version of me. Whoa.
No negative self-talk on the stream, Rudy.
All right.
No ableist terms or negative self-talk on the stream.
Here we go.
But
is dumb ableist? I'm asking genuinely.
I think it is.
Okay. Well, I was a less intelligent person. We'll say that.
Well, you were 10.
Okay.
And these games are hard.
They
probably
can be
started.
Difficult. Yeah, exactly.
I started when I was probably 7 or 8, and it was a good few years before I actually completed one.
Yeah. The old Game Facts, do you remember that website? That was
I
my
do.
best friend for these kinds of games because I could not figure out the puzzles.
You know, the forums where you'll go through 100 people telling you that was totally fine with me.
Yeah.
This wasn't a problem. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
So let's jump in, Emma. Adventure.
Yeah. Let's play this.
First stream. All right, here we go.
Yeah. This is the special edition.
This is the special edition, which means it's got this art.
It does. It's all 3D. I never played the special
Can you help me
edition.
out?
I don't even know how to describe it. It's like cell shaded, or it's got layers.
okay.
You know, we were talking layers with
Mm-hmm.
Photoshop earlier.
Well,
I think that's
It
it.
all started
It's a
on
little
Scab
bit
Island.
like
Some of
King's
my
Quest
admiring
7 in it.
fans had pressured
Yes.
me into telling my
Like a little
LeChuck
bit
story.
rounder than
Seven
that.
was even more. Yeah, 7 had a more like Disney
in the
animation
Caribbean.
aspect
Mm-hmm.
to it. This is
Scab Island.
it's very modern. I'll say that much.
Mm-hmm.
But if I recall
So I bust
correctly,
into the church and say, "Now you're in for
one
it,
of these
you bilious
buttons.
bag of barnacle bait."
There it is.
And then LeChuck
Bam.
cries, "Guybrush,
we're back to
have
old
mercy.
school
I
original
can't take
release
it
version.
anymore."
And
I
we still
know
have
must
the
have felt.
excellent
Yes!
voice acting.
Story one more
That's the
time.
best version.
Yes, I agree.
Don't
This,
you have
this,
any
it even
good
changes the
stories?
old school music.
Well,
It
actually, that's
transitions
why I'm here on
perfectly.
Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing
Oh,
up
it makes me so happy.
No,
So happy.
bigger
For
than that.
years, I played
No,
computer
I'm in
games
search
and
of
didn't know
treasure,
that they
the
generally
biggest
had any
treasure of
sound.
them all. A
Wait,
treasure
what?
so valuable
Like-
and so well hidden that
Like,
it's
I mostly just
things
played
of
point and click
buried on the
games
sea.
with very
You
little
mean-
like sound effects or anything.
I mean, yeah.
And so it's like if you can't read it, I feel like I'm not playing a game.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So another thing that we're not really going to do, but there's a way you can bring up audio commentary from the original 3 kind of like head designers of this game.
Brian.
But
Either way, we won't have to
this
hear
game
about
had
that
such
Chuck
revolutionary music at the time. Oop. Okay. So also the story. I guess we should talk about that too.
I'm trying very hard to pay attention to this because I actually played this one a lot less than the
Yeah.
first.
Okay.
When I find Big Wolf,
So
I'll become a
this
legend
is
among
the
pirates for
second of
generations to come.
several
I can only charter a
games
ship and
about
get off
this
the
guy,
island.
Guybrush Threepwood, who wants to become a mighty pirate.
Mhm.
In
Still
the
does.
first, Still does. In the first episode, basically all you need to know is that he fought a ghost pirate named LeChuck and defeated him.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, he married kind of the pirate governor of the island he was on,
Yes.
Elaine.
Mm-hmm.
And then we jump ahead to now, and it's been maybe 10 years later or something, or like a couple of years later. Guybrush,
It's been a while.
He has become a pirate. As you can see, all these riches that I have. This is
You have so many
I have
riches.
so many riches of different varieties. He's diversified his riches, which is
It's
very
not just
important.
pieces of 8 anymore.
No, we've got a crown. We've
Line
got
of
gold
credit.
bullion. Yeah, we've got credit cards. Also very important. And so now he's off to. So he's made his money, but he wants to find the treasure of Big Whoop. That's what he's looking for. That's the motivation here. Is that
Yeah.
this treasure? It's like a big mystery. We don't know what it is, but it's worth more than money at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Treasure hunting days are over. Now it's about Big Whoop days.
Nice.
So I don't know if you've never played a LucasArts game. They decided to go with this option, which is just a bunch of adjectives, and then you can use them on different things around the world. And you'll see the look up button kind of highlights when I hover over stuff.
Yep.
That's if you right click.
It'll do that.
It'll do that. Like
Suggested.
left click is always defaulting to walk around to. Yes. Oops. I
Whoops,
actually did that.
excuse me.
Oh, and I started a cutscene.
Fancy pants.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh.
On
Let's see the
second
cutscene.
thought,
Yeah.
stop right there. You ain't from
I have
these
no
parts,
control
are
right
you?
now. They've
This
taken
is
control
the
away
toll
from me.
bridge.
That's
You
okay.
gotta pay.
So that's LeChuck. Oh, here we go. You want to be a coward? What kind of Guybrush should we be, Adventure Emma, for this adventure?
We should be. I mean, he is at heart. He is a
Definitely
coward.
Yes.
But
Oh,
I don't pay for nothing. I'm a pirate.
all right. We're gonna stick with the
Yes.
pirate. We're gonna go off. He's gonna be proud of his reputation, so we'll play that way.
I
Yeah.
don't pay for nothing.
At least he'll start that way, and then he can crumble.
And this is why he would crumble.
Yeah.
Help!
He's being. Oh, this is pretty scary.
Scream as loud as you want.
Mm-hmm.
There's
He's
no
being bench
police
pressed.
on
This is
Scab
terrible.
He's bench pressed and then upended.
Yep. And then he calls
Like a
for the
toy.
police.
So now is he a character? Is he a coward? Calling for not, or is he gonna stick with the?
Oh no,
that
he's
I
a
wanted
coward.
to- Okay, yeah.
He's a freaking coward.
Not in the
Yeah.
coat.
Not. It's a beautiful coat.
It's a
I wouldn't
very
want
nice
somebody to
coat.
do that to me
I should
either.
cut you
I like
one
that.
out of cement.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night.
He's gonna
Oh,
get
no.
dizzy.
Remember, wherever you
So there was
go,
no animation for that,
or on land,
but
you can't ever hide from Lago LeGrand.
oh, nice, a little rhyme action. Always appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
He just
Tough
stole
town.
all
I
the
guess I
money.
should have got those
He stole all
traveler's
the money.
checks.
All the riches that you had and you earned.
Yeah, and
Imagine
wow, a
that.
traveler's check joke just tells you how old this game truly is.
Wait, you mean you don't get traveler's checks, Rudy?
Only for international travel, Emma. Here domestically, I don't think they're needed anymore.
I actually think I got some in like 2015.
Yeah, that seems like that was on the cusp. I feel like of the.
I went to
traveler
Trinidad
checks.
and was like, "That's a good idea. I'll
Yeah.
do that."
I don't know if you muted the stream because that makes sense. Otherwise, you'll hear us twice. But we're getting a little taste of that music here that was so revolutionary. So this is the first area of the game. I think we're on Scab Island. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're on Scab Island.
And so this is kind of like the hub for the starting. Each one of these is a different place. And every time you go into one of them, the music transitions kind of like organically into a little different ditty that's still a play on the same bass song, but usually it has like a new instrument that reflects the person you're meeting, or we'll go down. This is a bar, this one, if I recall. And, oh, he's not there, but someone's going to be playing that piano later. And so the music you'll hear the piano playing in the actual song.
Oh, sweet.
And this one's a little bit like there's more horny kind of bassness to it. That's really great.
It's what kind of bassness is it?
Horny. Oh. Adventure Emma. Come on now. This is an adventure stream, okay? Come on.
It is. Everybody had to press the mature button,
Yeah, that's true.
except for me.
So this is
'Cause
also
it's my stream.
interesting is that in the new version, they got rid of all those adjectives and replaced it with this kind of compass where...
So it's just anything you can interact with, it clicks on it for you?
Yes, it
That
automatically...
takes some of the puzzles away, because some of it's like, how are you actually going to interact with this piece specifically?
It does. You need to be a little more creative with your thinking when you had the adjective. So this is something Cursive Monkey Island, the third game in the series, did that they've decided to revert to. It's like a more modern approach, I guess. But people love, including me, I love them adjectives. So
Totally.
What's he using to clean those glasses?
All for the adjectives. So bartender, what does he want?
do you want to talk to him? Let's talk to this bartender. Let's switch back to old school version too.
Easier to see.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Oh. I love that there's always just like exit conversations. So just all right. Nice
right.
place.
Want to
ya.
see my scar?
Okay.
Want to see my
Of course. That's what you always open with to a bartender.
As a matter of fact, there is.
Right?
Oh,
It's the
yeah,
story
you
of the
establish
goat pirate
dominance.
LeChuck and his
That's what I
gruesome
do.
demise.
Heard it.
It helps. I have
One
scars
boy
right
drinks
here,
too
so
much
it
root
works.
beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Not exactly.
Oh, I love this
Frankly,
game.
I don't care much
I
for
know.
stories that promote moderation
that's
in
funny.
drinking. I do have a business to
Don't
run,
drink
you
too
know.
much root beer. So this is another aspect of the the Monkey Island games is grog. That's kind of the catch-all term they use for drinking.
Grog, please.
It's like pirate alcohol,
Grog,
essentially.
please. Shaken, not stirred.
I remember playing this game and then
Like
asking my mother for
Shirley
some.
Temple.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
That's so delightful.
And she's just like, we don't really
Field is a
have
trick.
that. I'm like, well, let's make some. And
I'll let you
Oh.
she had to sort of explain.
Doesn't have any
And then,
alcohol.
even though I couldn't drink it, then I was like, I want to know exactly what's in this. Because they do, in the first one, they give you a
It's
recipe.
like a long
Wait,
list of
what am I
nonsense
saying? I
ingredients.
just-
Yes, which being
Kate.
like
Sorry.
7 or 8, I didn't understand. So I like had my mother
Yes.
come
Have
in
some
and
ID.
so that she could record it so we could recreate it. And she's like, this is just nonsense, honey. You
So he
can't."
said he doesn't think Guybrush is old enough to drink, but he would give him near grog, which is the alcohol-free version.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. But he sold it all to Kate,
Ah.
who I'm going to ask who Kate is.
Who's this Kate person?
Yes.
Who's this cake person?
Yes, tell me more about this NPC.
The courageous Captain Kate Capsize.
Yes.
Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out. Does some freelance pirating.
Freelance
Her
pirating.
only loyalty is to the highest
Oh my
bidder.
goodness.
Don't get on her bad
Kate
side.
Capsize.
Kate Capsize.
There's a lot of this that's starting to come back to me because
Yeah?
I know I have played this entire game before.
All right.
Nice place you have.
But
Let's
ages
look around
ago.
some more. Let's not get locked
See ya.
down talking to the bartender. He's kind of
Yeah.
boring.
Yes.
Good voice actor, though. I liked it. Good voice for a pirate bartender, in my opinion. All right. So, and then the music transitions back to that original song, the kind of Gab Island song. I love it. Let's see. So we got over here, there's some recognizable figures that you may recall from the first game over there. Yeah. There's this building that's like a little sideways boat. And then there's this little hut. Which one should we go to? What do you think?
Let's go to the little hut.
The little hut. Okay. I believe this is... Yes. It's like a... Okay. This is a different horn-like instrument playing.
Who's this?
It says Woody.
It's the toy maker from Queen's
Quest Woody.
5.
Let's see what this looks like in the newer version, too.
All right.
Oh, boy.
It says Woody.
Buzzsaw girl.
No one touches her but me.
Oh, boy.
I think it looks cool.
Buzzsaw girl.
The new one or
Like,
the old one?
The new one.
I think this one looks pretty good, yeah. And it's like, yeah, I don't know much about art, but it does feel kind of like a 3D plane or something. I don't know.
It does. Here's my only issue with it, is that Guybrush looks like less of a cretin in the new version.
Yeah.
And I think he does look kind of like this feckless little guy.
I like the beard really comes across, but it looks like just scraggly in this one.
Just a little scraggly and not just like this adorable little beautiful boy who shouldn't be here.
Yeah, that's like the defining feature of him. He's completely out of his element. What is he
he's kind of, in some ways, he's an early version of a Steed.
Oh, yes, Steed or Orlando Bloom's character in Pirates.
I guess that, but yeah.
But Orlando's he was a lot smarter, I would say, and a much better sword fighter. But
I try to block out all those movies.
Oh, that's okay. Well, if it's due to some of the performers, then I understand. But
no, it's just because I just didn't think that they were that much fun.
Oh, I think the first one's great fun.
Nice.
Oh, the first one's good.
Thanks.
Yeah, I would say stop after the first one and just retire.
Yeah, but have you seen Our Flag Means Death?
I have.
Rudy?
Yeah, I liked it.
I loved it.
I thought it took a while to get its groove going.
It did.
And then
that's
no spoilers, but I was very, very happy with its diversity and progressiveness as well.
It took me about half of it to realize what genre it actually is.
Yes, that's a good
You know what I mean? I don't want to give
definitely.
anybody any spoilers.
Yeah.
But once I realized what it was, I was like, oh, I love this.
I think it's one of those shows that will definitely benefit from a rewatch.
Yes, I want to watch it again.
Yeah.
But Steed is totally like Guybrush with means.
Yeah. There's another actor, the guy that plays Frenchie in that show. I don't know if you know him. His name is Joel Fry. He's an actor I really, really like. So I was happy to see him in this.
Oh yeah.
So let's go back here. We got. Let's see. I think there's a dry cleaners. Yeah, there's a laundry guy. And then these guys, the men of low moral fiber.
Mm-hmm.
These guys were in the first game in a similar kind of.
I remember them. They were sort of like a gang.
Yeah, they're like a gang, and they had the rat too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and you do something to the rat and make it go away, and then it breaks them up because they're sad because the rat's gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can hear him kind of squeaking in the old version, and again, the music changed, which is super cool. But let's see the 3D or the newer version. So I really don't like the laundry guy. I think he looks weird.
The dry cleaner guy.
Yeah.
Fun fact: in my TTRPG career, I believe I've put in at least 2 versions of fantasy dry cleaners and things already.
Oh, I like that. That is fun.
Yes. One is in Weird Wastelands, our book that's coming up.
Oh, we got some dry cleaner stuff going on.
There is. There's one location that I did that's basically like the actual town. Oh. And so it's the only place where like commerce is going to work anything like the way you're used to.
Sure.
And so it's got all sorts of little things, including a dry cleaner, because if you're out and you're hot, it's disgusting. Like you're going to need somebody who just knows prestidigitation.
Definitely. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's like one of those Tide pens. I feel like prestidigitation is the equivalent of that. Those Tide stain removers.
Yep, those things are lifesavers. Like it's like that and a Febreze.
Yes, it's both.
And there might be one person who knows, who knows mending.
Nice.
So this gives you multiple options here. I don't know if you see this, but I didn't know that. So the compass is good.
Mm-hmm. Look at the box. Nice. So many options. I think you should try to catch the rat.
Do you want to catch the rat? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. He might. I think we might need to put like bait in there to.
Oh yeah, and we have nothing.
No, I don't.
Nothing at all.
I don't know that he'll be curious enough as is.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think
can you talk to the men of low moral fiber? Or are they just
Shall we?
snoozing?
No, we can definitely talk to them. Do you want to explore more before getting into a convo? Or...
No, let's have a convo.
Let's have a convo.
Yeah.
Hey, gents. Oh, let's wake him up.
Mm-hmm.
Tough.
Wake
You're
up!
snoozy. Okay. Can we talk to like the...
So you talk to them as a group, not as individuals.
Ah. Wake up.
Oh, hi. Long time. I'm Guybrush. That's good.
Remember me? I'm Guybrush.
I'm so disappointed in myself that I have not named like a D&D character Guybrush.
For real. Or like a pet.
That would be a good... I've
The next
tried to
cat
do
I
that.
get is it? If I get 2 cats, they're Guybrush and LeChuck. That's that.
Oh gosh, yes.
So, let's see. This is funny. You tried to sell me minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game.
I think that's great.
Yes.
That's a joke that I only just now got from the last time.
Yes. Let's go accusatory.
I'm
Yeah.
Guybrush.
That's
tried
good.
to sell me the minutes of a
I
PTA
did
meeting
try to
last
put
game,
Guybrush
but
on
it
our
wasn't
short list for naming our actual child.
I don't know what
Oh.
you're talking about.
No.
That's a
Well,
good-
it was in
Why did you
response
wake us
to
up,
Jim
Guybrush?
Davis, who Jim Davis is my partner in life
Yes.
and business. He insisted on putting Elvis on the short list.
Okay.
Because he thought it was time that it becomes a name.
He's bringing it back.
He's bringing it back. Yeah, it has nothing to do with Elvis himself. Let's see. What are you guys doing up there?
What do you guys doing up there?
And so I felt that it would only be fair if we each get sort of a wild card that
Sure.
we both know the other won't.
Yes. Because you
agree
famously
to.
rolled a d20 to determine your son's name, right?
We didn't. That's not what happened. No, we had a very long list, and then we managed to bring it down to 2. And we didn't tell any of our friends or family what the name was going to be, and they thought it was because I was holding out on them. But it was actually because we didn't have any freaking idea what we wanted to name the kid.
Oh.
And so then we narrowed it down to 2, and we're like, when the kid is born, we'll decide which one fits.
Sure.
And then eventually we decided that we hated one, we liked the other.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
Sometimes in the moment, you just like, it clicks, right?
And it fits. It fits very
Clicks
well.
and
His name
fits. Trogdor
name is
the
not
Burnator.
Trogdor.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Not his real name, everybody.
Gotcha.
Not his real name.
I didn't know what I didn't hear what they said for a while.
Neither did I. I'm just babbling.
But let's say, why aren't you still doing that?
Why aren't you?
The governor of the island made us an offer.
I think maybe they were performing with the rat.
So we sold him the
Yeah, I
business.
think they wanted to create like a circus or something.
What did you do with the money?
Mm-hmm. A rat circus?
I think the rat was going to be glass bottom boats.
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
And search for a place.
You ever been on one of
called
those?
Drinky Island in our
No,
state.
I am
Boy,
terrified
did
of
we ever want to get
water.
there.
Aside from the obvious
Agreed.
reasons,
I would not be a good
we have
pirate.
inside information,
I like being kind to people and not taking their
resting
shit.
place
I
of the
really love
legendary
Age of
treasure
Sail,
of
like the
Big
concept of being on your own little like I like hotels for the same reason, and like cruise ships, like they're their own little city, which I find
Ugh.
fascinating.
Can't do it. No, one word, norovirus. Can't do it.
What does that
Nope.
word mean? That one word?
Norovirus means extremely contagious GI
Sure.
infection.
Yes.
Do
So
not want
British ships were very clean, though.
Mm-hmm.
They were known for their cleanliness. Even Napoleon commented on that. I learned this recently. The cleanliness of British ships. Every morning they would clean the ship. So there wasn't as much disease on British naval ships.
I'm sure.
But, I love Master and Commander. I was really upset when Russell Crowe said that the new generations can't appreciate Master and Commander.
That's not true.
Or maybe it was Ridley Scott, I think.
Well, I
Both
mean,
of them
we're
said
not.
something stupid.
Are we part of the new generation?
Or the younger generation, I think, is how he said millennial. I'm pretty sure they said millennials, 'cause of course.
Like, I'm pretty sure I saw that movie in the theater.
I saw The Last Duel in the theaters. I was the only person in the audience, and yet Ridley Scott says, "These new-fangled kids out there, they can't appreciate a movie with talking," or whatever he said.
Whatever.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs
All right.
down.
So Big Whoop. These guys are looking for Big Whoop. We're looking for that too.
Big whoop. I'm looking.
Yeah, I know. Did you find anything?
Your luck is better than
For sure,
No.
because
You see,
you don't
we gotta
want to
have a
let
raw
them
deal on the
know
boat.
what you're
ours.
doing.
The salesman didn't have any
Do
glass
that.
for the
Yeah,
bottom,
aw.
so he just left a gaping hole.
These guys are
By
straightforward
the time we
guys.
noticed,
They seem
we were
nice.
taking on water
Oh, that's
fast.
funny.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
Ended up
this is my
stranded on a
nightmare
tiny
of
desert
a
island.
glass bottom boat also, is that the glass part breaks and then it just completely floods.
That's my nightmare of any boat ever.
Mm.
That's my main problem with boats, is that they sink.
Yeah, I don't know
And-
that I would mind dying that way. Just got real dark, but in like a lifeboat, I don't think that'd be that bad, to be honest.
Have you seen Titanic, Rudy? I thought
Oh,
you were a
well,
millennial.
Well, I was. This is in the Caribbean, in a warmer climate. You know what I mean?
I suppose.
So.
But it's not that warm on the open seas, though.
Oh, I think.
It's never that warm.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
How much longer?
How much longer is this story?
I don't
We met a
know.
philosopher
Yeah.
on the
They're
island.
just still
It's a good question.
Something which changed our lives.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is a joke where they just keep rambling.
That you should
King of the
bore
world.
past
Hey,
by
it's
the series
Lydia.
of long
Hi, Lydia.
stories.
He told us that
Oh,
all
hi.
the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So we became performance
You're
artists.
Oh
my God, what happened?
I'm
Are we
okay.
okay? Okay.
We're fine. My keyboard is attached to my desk by a cool little clamp that comes detached every so often.
Oh no.
It's one of those things. It's like a budget corporate standing desk.
Nice. Oh, okay.
Where if you want a drawer, you just have to clamp it on with clamps.
Oh, okay. Let's
Yeah.
ask about the
Is
rat.
that your rat?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's an important rat. I hope that we get to
Monster
keep the rat
because
at
of
this
his
point.
insatiable
In this one.
Oh,
passion.
clue alert.
Oh,
Insatiable passion for cheese.
ah,
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
and I too am the monster.
Yo, we don't have time to talk about cheese, okay?
I was about to ask you about cheese.
We can talk
Chat,
about
do you
cheese.
want us to discuss cheese, or do you want us to actually play the game and talk about how it relates to RPGs and all sorts of other things? You tell us.
I do have a wonderful cheese story that has a sad ending.
I've never been more intrigued by a cheese story. Now you have to tell it.
Let's see, we haven't gone in here yet. Let's go in here. I think this has a franchise character.
Hello.
Lydia wants to hear about cheese. That sounds accurate.
Yeah.
So
Arting Shrimp wants to hear about the cheese.
nice. My old job, many years ago, many moons ago, before I decided to jump headfirst into the exciting and lucrative, yes, world of tabletop role-playing games. There was a cheese shop near us. It was called the Affinage Cheese Shop. It was truly a paradise. It was in a strip mall, which was a very peculiar choice. Part of that is going to lead back to the sadness of the story.
Okay.
But it was one of those things where you walked in and they had the temperature to a certain point that preserves cheese really well. And it was just glass cases filled with cheese.
That's amazing.
And they had like all the accoutrements you could want. They had honeys. They had like charcuterie, like very fancy cured meats. They had all sorts of really neat things. And in fact, I was one of like 11 people that had liked their Facebook page. And they kept trying to drum up new followers by creating contests every week.
Oh.
So you would just like comment the old comment and like, and you could win $50 worth of cheese.
That's a
So,
very generous Facebook giveaway
The
for their
first-
audience size.
Yes, the first time I entered, I won. They also had a thriving online market, so you could order cheese, remotely.
Oh, nice.
But of course, shipping fees were outrageous because
It's cheese.
it's cheese. But yeah, that first time I entered, I won immediately, and so that was the happiest day of my life, walking in there and getting $50 worth of cheese. There was also an incredible bakery just like right down the street, like a pretty famous bakery that if you go to a grocery store in North Jersey, basically you'll find their bread. Calandra's was the name of the bread place. So
Nice.
I would get like half a baguette and some cheese, and that would be my like peasant's dinner, if you will, when I just didn't want to bother making anything. I usually
That's
like
perfect.
grab an apple or two and some honey and be like, yes, this is being an adult. Cheese
It
and
is.
bread for dinner.
It totally is.
But I miss that so much. So, and I would tell, of course, then whenever there was a party, Rudy's bringing a cheese plate because it's his most favorite thing to do. And I would always tell my friends about it. So one of my friends signed up and entered the contest, and then she won that next week too. So that was very exciting. But
That's amazing.
all good things come to an end, it seems like. And being in a strip mall in North Jersey in a not particularly affluent neighborhood or town, unfortunately, Affinage became no more, and it was so sad. But they had a going out of business kind of sale where everything was 50% off.
Oh my gosh.
And let me tell you, Rudy Basso bought more than $50 worth of cheese that when that opportunity arose.
I imagine how much longer they could have stayed open if they had stopped giving away $50 a week worth of
Yeah,
cheese.
well,
It's a question.
well, I don't know. It could have been longer, probably. Also, I became like a regular, so they recognized me. I would do the very intelligent. I would, of course, do my research and write all the cheese I wanted down beforehand and just hand them that, and they'd just get to it, get all my cheese. But
That's
one
beautiful.
time, a bunch of stuff was about to. This is the kind of exciting win stories I have. One time, a bunch of like the fancy speck and prosciutto that they had was about to like go past its Best By date. Which you can still eat that, It's still fine. It's still good. But the counter woman was like, here, you can just have these. And she handed me like $60 worth of fancy cold cuts, essentially.
Oh my goodness. Go make you a
was great.
sandwich.
I made the fanciest mozzarella, prosciutto, tomato on the panini press sandwich with some of
Oh,
that
that's
beautiful
amazing.
bread. Yeah. Oh my
I love
God.
this story. I aspire to be a regular at a cheese shop. I really do.
It was a happy time in my life. I'll just say that.
That's wonderful. There's one cheese shop in my fairly small town, and it's on the wrong side of the street. I can't actually get to it easily, so I never go.
My grocery store has a pretty good cheese section. That's one of my favorite things at grocery stores is just look at all that cheese.
Yeah.
Look at all that cheese.
Chat, what's your favorite kind of cheese?
Yeah,
Let's play
cheese
this
poll.
game.
Can you create a poll? Or no, I guess I want write-in questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or write-in answers. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
This stream is also going to be a lot of me talking about food.
That's fine. Me too.
Okay, cool.
That's the brand
Let's
when you're doing things with Emma.
Let's talk to this little dude who appears in future Monkey Island games.
Excuse
I don't
me.
know if you
Yes.
recognize him.
Yes.
A little cartographer?
Yes. Let's see him in a new version too. Oh, I hate it. I don't like the way he looks at all.
No.
He looks kind of
Stop it.
creepy. He looks kind of like Chucky or something.
Ew.
The monocle doesn't help. I think, at least. He looks better that. Let's get straight to the point. Oh, no, wait. Here we go. LeChuck Bustin' Stud. That's the way we should introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
We're
Hi.
very
Guybrush
forward.
Threepwood, LeChuck
Yeah.
busting stud.
the Sky Brushes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the end of the conversation. Okay. So that one, maybe we'll do a more
Excuse me.
tactful approach.
Yes?
Let's see. Chat likes Havarti, blue or sharp cheddar,
blue's
Mott's, feta, goat cheese, Gruyere, sharp cheddar. 2 votes for
Sharp cheddar is, I mean, that's a good go-to. Havarti is very nice. I like its meltability, but it's also
Yes.
it's got a lot of great flavor.
Havarti's my go-to sandwich cheese because
Yeah.
you can still taste it on a sandwich.
Definitely, yeah. You can still taste a little bit of that sharpness in it. It has a nice texture to it. Love Gruyere. Big Gruyere fan personally.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you can't have fondue without it.
Mozzarella.
I've had a fondue party.
That probably, if I had to choose one cheese, it would be those little mozzarella balls. Or
Really?
Yeah, I love mozzarella. I love caprese salad, which is the tomato, mozzarella, and basil and maybe a drizzle of olive oil or some nice salt. That's like one of my favorite things.
Nice.
So that's my vote. And of course, you can't have pizza without a little mozzarella.
That's true.
Different
You
kind,
can, but it's sad.
Yeah, as Roller pointed out, what is pizza and bread, or cheese and bread, but not pizza?
It's true. It's true. Buttercroust, cheese that tastes like butter. That sounds good to me. I don't think I've had
but
it.
I'm into it. Yeah, I'm Googling the second this stream ends for buttercroust. So thank you for that heads up.
Yeah,
I'm into it.
I've had that Norwegian cheese that's with like caramelized like milk solids. I forget what it's called. But it's like basically like caramel cheese. That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
What are your thoughts on like fruit and cheese? Like sometimes you'll see a British cheddar with cranberry, Stilton with cranberry, or things like that.
I'm not a big fan of like blue cheeses.
Oh, really?
Like that.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I've got a pretty. So I was one of those kids with an allergy to dairy.
Oh no!
And so I didn't eat any cheese until I was like an adult, and so it took me a while to like really get into it. And I still find that like the really strong stuff, except like I do like gorgonzola for some reason.
Sure.
All the rest of them are like it's too much like socks for me. But your question is about fruit, and I'm generally good with fruit and cheese. It depends on the fruit. Vermont Creamery does make good creme fraiche. They also have good goat cheese and stuff. I'm from Vermont.
Haha.
So I agree with you. Vermont Creamery has some very good stuff. Creme fraiche is like the making of it is similar to like sour cream.
Yeah, creme fraiche is like a less harsh sour cream, I feel like. Maybe it's
Yeah. It's got a slightly higher. Yeah, it's a little bit fattier.
Yeah. I like creme fraiche.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. But yeah, no, fruit and cheese, apricot and stuff, like a good, like a baked brie with something fruity. That's nice.
I'm a big fan of that. Yeah.
Like that. I'm not a big fan of like apple and stuff. But if
really?
it's like something gushy, it's gotta be like a gushy fruit.
I love the sharp cheddar with apple cheese. Like have you ever done a slice of cheese? Let's play the game a little bit too. Have you ever played
pick whatever options you want.
Whatever. Let's talk about cheese. Have you ever played done a slice of cheese on an apple pie?
I have. I'm
have?
just not a fan. I've tried it. I have had things with like cheddar cheese crusts, and that's nice.
Oh, sure. Like a Pizza Hut. Do you remember that? There was that phase where Domino's and Pizza Hut were trying to do like stupid crust. It was like a crust off.
I'm one of those weird people. Like I'm from Vermont, and so I don't have access to most chain things.
Oh, okay, sure. Well, not eating either of those is a good life choice. So it's in the long
I did
run.
have Domino's recently, and it was a terrible experience. I don't wish to return to that.
Yes. It's good.
Good.
It's bad. It's bad for you. It's not even pizza. My brother likes to call it fry bread with ketchup and some sort of cheese byproduct because
that's accurate.
It's all pretty yeah. It's a distinguished taste, I would say. Something you really have to kind of enjoy and get used to over time.
Speaking of cheese combos, how do you feel about pineapple on pizza? I'm personally fine with it.
I like it. I'm fine. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I said this recently to someone that I don't like to what is the term? Yuck someone's yum.
Yeah.
Like I try not to do that. Sometimes I do. But for the most part, if you dig something and you dig a flavor combination, even if it's a little weird, everybody's got their own palate, you know? Everybody likes their own thing. So as long as it makes someone happy, don't be elitist about food.
The first time I encountered it, I was in Canada, and I felt like it was like a cultural thing. So I should just go with it, and it was fine.
Yeah, it's Hawaiian. It's you know, so it is a culture, or is it? I don't know. I don't know if the Hawaiians.
I don't know the origin of it. I've honestly always just thought it's a Canadian thing.
Oh, yeah, pineapple.
It's probably not.
Pineapple ham. That's usually called Hawaiian, I believe.
It is.
Pineapple and ham, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's ask the people of Hawaii. How many Hawaiians are watching this stream right now?
There better be thousands of you.
Please.
Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
I don't know what he said, but we're gonna ask him about
I
Big
haven't
Whoop.
really been able to find
He's a
much
cartographer.
hard
That's what this is.
information.
His name is Wally.
Do you know
Wally.
about it?
Wally the
He's
cartographer.
adorable.
He
He's
is.
12 years old.
So this is a different voice actor than the other one they'd used for Wally. I can tell immediately.
Mm-hmm.
He's in Curse, which I think was released in 1998. So it makes sense if they made this game like 5 years ago that maybe they didn't get everybody back from subsequent games.
Yeah.
There we go. Big Whoop has unimaginable wealth.
Unimaginable wealth.
Oh yeah.
You
Totally
mean
does.
you never heard of the
It's
a big whoop.
buried it?
We've got some exposition. I like this. Yeah, I know about them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, them? Yeah, I know about them. Of course.
Well, well. Guess you
I've
don't
got
need
stories.
Oh, whoops. We ended the conversation.
Oh no.
I think we can steal his monocle also when he puts it
Oh,
down.
yeah?
Should we take it or should we...
We should totally take it because we're going to need it at some point to catch something on fire.
That is
Right?
some good... Yeah, that is a good, like, adventure game sense.
Yep.
Yoink.
That's how it goes.
Bye-bye.
Where's my monocle?
Sorry.
Ah.
That's how you do it. That's how a pirate does it.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that my Dark Eye character, Ortlieb, is the mom of the group, even though he's Guy. Thank you. Yes. I definitely have a habit of playing either mom characters or evil assholes and very little in between.
That's such a fun game, Dark Eye. Like, I got to play a one-shot that Daisy ran. You and I played together.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
did.
know if the VOD of that ended up somewhere ever, but...
It did. It's on WebDM Plays.
Oh, nice.
YouTube.com/WebDM Plays.
Yeah.
All of that is.
That system should be more popular because it's so...
It is.
well made, I feel like, and tight and fun and unique and
there's a ton for it.
yes,
And all the books are pretty. They're German made. They're
I
gorgeous.
like that art style. I like the quality. Yeah, I was a big fan of the Dark Eye. So
Yeah,
good call.
there's something.
I'm playing a Dark Eye Uno Kitsune.
Yeah. 3D 20 system. I can't think of anything else that does that.
Yeah,
And it's like
really
it's
cool.
beautiful and deep.
Yeah, it's a very I just have lots and lots of compliments for that game.
Mm-hmm.
That and Shadow of the Demon Lord is another one that I think the system itself is really clever and polished and clean, and I recommend that one a lot too, as alternatives to a certain very popular fantasy tabletop RPG.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Let's see how this looks in
Yeah.
Oh, I like
Is that a chameleon that's taking
It's an
a nap?
alligator. It's an alligator. He looks
I
pretty
want it
cute.
less now.
I
You should
like
put
the
the monocle on the
innkeeper.
alligator.
I like the mustachios he's got going on. That's fun.
Mm-hmm. I feel like he's everything that Guybrush wants to be,
Yeah, for real.
right?
He's like he's flipping through a book and tearing pages out. Can we say hi to the alligator?
Can we? I want
You
to.
can push him.
I could lose a finger doing that.
No. Can we look at him?
No.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Can we pick him up?
I could lose a finger
No,
doing
okay,
that.
no.
I could
Nice.
lose a
Leave-
finger doing that.
If we've learned a lesson from the first one, it's that you're supposed to let sleeping alligators lie. You know?
Can we go in here?
Hold it right there.
Oh, he's French.
The private room.
Oh,
No
wonderful.
going up there.
Private room. Okay. I love that they're all like, this is such a fun concept for like a pirate city too. That they're all like ships that have been shipwrecked in the same area. And so they just built like these plank ways between them.
Yeah.
It's such a
That's
great,
cool
like
stuff.
100% steal this for your pirate game.
I need to
Love a
ask
pirate game.
Pruitt if he stole this, because I don't actually think that he ever played these games, but he had a city like this in Starward Bound.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where it was like we were at this like pirate raider. It was like on an asteroid, which is a bunch of like wrecked ships because it was Spelljammer inspired game, right?
Gotcha.
And so it was really kind of neat. And there was like you go one way and there's sort of halfway reputable stuff, and you go the other way and there's just lots
that's
of
when it
real
comes to-
filth.
Yeah, the red light district and all stuff.
Yes.
I know that we can take this shovel off the sign, I'm pretty sure.
Oops.
Oh, yeah?
I
Yeah.
think I broke the sign.
Nice, let's do it.
I'm gonna get some history as I remember the game slowly, but that'll be helpful probably. Let's look at the map too. Let's look at Scab Island.
Yeah,
Let's look at the nice version.
yeah. How do you
pretty
get
good.
out of there?
So we got a few options. There's
Oh,
this Guybrush. Oh, I like that it's Guybrush exclamation point. I like that a lot. That's something stupid
Guybrush.
that I would do. Yeah.
Oh.
Peninsula, cemetery, swamp, and beach, and woodtick. Beach is where those pirates were that we were talking to at the start of the game. Where
Nice.
do you want to go?
Let's close out. Let's go to the cemetery.
Let's go to the cemetery.
I'm not sure how much longer we're going to play.
Yeah, it's up to you. So what time is it?
Almost 9.
9-ish? Okay, let's play a little bit more and we'll wrap up.
Yeah, I figured ending in the cemetery seems fitting.
It's appropriate, yeah.
Nice arc.
Whoa!
Yeah,
That's
crosses.
fancy.
Let's see if we can defile a grave, Rudy. Is it that kind of game?
No, I don't like
Stan's
that.
casual
Oh,
crosses.
okay.
For
Oh.
graves that don't need to dress up.
Some bats.
Stan's casual
Yeah,
crosses.
and wait till you
for
see
graves that
who
don't need to
made
dress
these
up.
crosses.
Oh snap! Who did? Stan.
Stan!
Oh, Stan. Is he the one who sells the
He
ships?
sells the ships, yeah.
Oh,
He's
no.
like a
Mean tongue
fast-talking used car salesman vibe.
Yes, I posted a GIF of him.
Yes,
when
you
I
did.
the live.
Yes, I love Stan.
The grave of the unknown pirate.
Oh, are these all silly?
These spots reserved for our privileged future customers.
Silly causes of death.
Yeah, or like just silly things in general. Oh.
Grave of the unknown pirate. That's very poignant, Rudy.
There once was a girl named Carrie who thought that she soon should marry. She went into town and flirted around. She didn't get wed. She got buried.
Ooh, special ones.
Yeah. Let's see.
Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea
Aw,
or sand.
that's a
The good
sad
news is
limerick.
He's
Hmm.
dead. The bad
That's
news
not the
is
way they're
he
supposed to
bred.
be.
Thrifty
funny.
Dave. For the treasure hunter
Yes.
on a budget.
Have you ever read any of Isaac Asimov's limericks? They're worth
I
reading.
have
everybody.
not. Oh, we'll look into that. Are they,
They are-
science fiction themed?
No, they are filthy.
Oh, all right. I have no interest in that lowbrow humor personally.
Oh, well, fine. Get off my stream, Rudy.
The Grouts. No trespassing.
I don't think there's a lot to do here. I know that there's a
No.
puzzle later on that we have to do.
Okay.
But
There's
I
no,
don't-
like, mausoleum?
It's not here. You know what? We should go to the swamp because I think that gives us some.
That's like the
direction.
next thing.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that gives us
Cool.
direction for the game.
You clearly remember this game better than I do.
I feel like I've played the start of this game, the first hour, maybe a
Mm-hmm.
million times, but I haven't really gotten past the first half. So, International House of Mojo.
International
right?
House
Yes.
of Mojo.
So this is also a recurring character.
Oh, yeah.
Creepy, but apparently
How do I
seaworthy.
get in it? Use. We'll see this in 3D.
Looks good.
Well, he's not really... Okay, there. He's paddling a little.
Creepy, but seaworthy.
Yeah. Are the bats here too? They are. Yeah, I will say that a lot of the details have indeed been ported over and just kind of modernized with the art. So they did a really great job. I showed you a little bit of the first Monkey Island Special Edition,
Mm-hmm.
and the art style is not...
This is much better.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
a big improvement from 1 to 2. I really did not like the way the first one worked. And you could only have the voiceover if you were playing in that version,
Right.
which was also very frustrating because I just wanted to play classic Monkey Island then. Again, more great music. This game had such great music for
Mm-hmm.
what it was in
Yeah.
1995 or whatever.
It
Let's
appears
take
that
Chat.
the yo-yo string.
Yeah, chat. Have you all played these games before? Do you love them
Does
as
anyone
much
have
as we
Monkey
do?
Island
Yeah.
memories, nostalgia?
Mm-hmm.
Jars.
Golden Tongue. The 5-day treatment plan that helps you talk to women. It looks like bound editions of Voodoo Quarterly.
Oh, this is more
They're unlabeled.
a bunch of stuff that
They're
has...
unlabeled.
Oh, these are unlabeled. Never mind. Jars,
It
books.
looks like bound editions
Yes.
of Voodoo Quarterly.
I think people want your volume up a little bit.
My volume, Rudy? The gentleman? Is that me? Oh,
Are
my
you the
goodness.
gentleman?
Gentleman!
I mean, you are, because you won't. You have no interest in the dirty limericks, so you
That's
are a
true.
gentleman.
That's true. Hopefully I'm a little bit louder now. If not, I'll project! Let's go over here.
Guybrush
Golden tongue?
Threepwood. It's been a long
It's golden
time
tongue.
since you last came to see me.
Golden tongue. It's another. It's like a weird voodoo thing.
Oh, I remember this person.
Yes, the voodoo lady. She's in all of them. She kind of gives you the driving thing to do in the game. But right now, we just want our fortune read.
When I was first playing the first one, I was so little that when you're done with her thing, I was so scared I had to stop playing the game.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I was a scaredy cat.
I've definitely been scared of games so much that I had to turn them off and run and hide in my room. But never on Monkey Island. Never on Monkey Island.
That's more than fair. I have
notably not scary game, but
no.
Hey, you never know. You never know. So let's get our fortune read.
It didn't take much at the time. I mean, it doesn't take much now.
Oh,
it's
scary.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll play some of the scarier adventure games.
Like what?
Gabriel Knight, I feel like, is a scary series.
I think I played a tiny bit of that.
Yeah, that was also a mystery game.
Okay.
I think it's
enough.
More. There's like vampires or something in it. I don't know. I think you're like a private detective, and it's set in Louisiana. So there's lots of like, here down in the bayou, this is how we feel about crawfish. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you. Picking it up.
How's business?
Very good. Many hexes this week. Saved many people from the evil eye. Made many pieces of 8. Although Largo took most of them.
Largo.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of
Oh,
him.
that's the dude that bench pressed.
Yes. Oh, here's some big reveal.
Yeah, but LeChuck's his
Yeah.
He was LeChuck's right-hand man.
Oh, there you go.
Never be destroyed completely.
I am ahead of the stream, I think, so I'm spoiling things. I will stop
That's okay.
that.
That's all right.
So he stole our money. We want our money back. Let's try and ask if she'll put a curse on him.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
Oh, yes.
I've tried. My most
That's a good
powerful
idea.
magic lies in voodoo dolls.
I wonder if
Why
this
not?
is
Make an
kind of
effective doll.
problematic.
I need some
It seems pretty
items from
innocent.
Largo's person, and no one
Like,
I
in
guess it
terms of-
depends.
Yeah, I
Go get them
guess.
for me.
I don't know. That's not for me to decide, but
Yeah.
hopefully it isn't. So she says she needs voodoo doll ingredients. So that I think is our
What kind of ingredients do you
motivation.
need for the doll?
Are you
Yeah.
willing to help me make
Oh, it's a quest.
It's a quest. Classic. This
No.
is classic
You need to bring
game
me some
design.
personal
Yeah.
artifacts of the
Quest
victim.
with multiple
One from each of
parts.
the 4 basic voodoo groups.
It's a get the MacGuffin
Something
quest.
of
Get the
the
MacGuffin,
hair,
or yeah.
something of the body,
Yeah.
and something of the
Get the
dead.
things to make the MacGuffin quest.
That almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing.
Okay.
And a lock of hair will do for
Red
the
head, body,
Bring me a sample of fluid
and
from
dead.
his
Okay.
body,
Okay.
And from his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse. Here, take the shopping list.
I feel like I should take notes. Are we
I
going to
think we'll be
remember
good.
this
I think
before next
I
week?
remember this. And I know, so we're going to go back to the cemetery, and I know exactly how we'll end the stream.
Okay, sweet.
With one of the funniest things that happens in this game.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, I should have seen what she looked like in the new version either. I didn't do that. But
That's
also, she gave us a list, so we don't have to remember.
Did she bamf out?
No, we just walked away.
Oh, right. She used to bamf out.
She used to bamf out, yeah.
Scared.
What is
That's what scared
Can
me.
I take
National
this
House
thing
of
on the
Mojo.
sign?
I can't pick that up.
No. This, like, little wing? Is that supposed to be an arrow? What is that?
Is it now?
It's a feather, it looks like?
Pick up
National
sign.
House of Mojo.
No, it wouldn't
can't
let
pick
me
that
do
up.
that.
House of
No.
Mojo.
I don't know what that is. That's
Yeah.
weird.
I played the first one to the extent that I would every single thing you could interact with, I used every single adjective on every single thing.
I would do that so much because
Right?
I get so stuck. You're just a little
Yeah, sometimes you get sticking points.
little dum-dum. So,
Mhm.
all right. So one of the things was something of the dead.
Yes.
We wandered over here and saw his father's grave, Largo's
Mhm.
grave,
And we have a shovel.
and we have a shovel.
Rudy, we are going to defile a grave.
We're doing it.
awesome.
But it was not a nice person, so that makes it okay.
Thrifty Day.
We'll
for the
see.
treasure
Yeah,
hunter on a
they're
budget.
dead. I don't.
So,
For the record, I don't particularly care if anybody ever defiles my grave.
I'm trying to
gonna
figure
put it
out
out
the
there.
inventory in this version too, because I don't see my inventory.
Yeah.
Is it I? Yes, I for inventory brings it up. I'm just curious. We're going back to the old adjective style, but
Mm-hmm.
Thrifty
and
Day
then
for the treasure hunter on a budget.
so we're gonna use the shovel on the grave.
This is creepy feeling.
Yeah. This is creepy feeling, yes indeed.
I'd swear on my grandfather's grave, something weird is going on.
Nice.
So that's. I think you haven't seen it yet. That's one of my favorite jokes.
Oh yes, his pants fall
His
down.
pants just randomly fall down while he's in this climactic moment where he's holding up this bone.
Because he's an adorable. My
Adorable
thesis
goof.
is that Guy Brushfleetwood, much like Wesley Crusher in Next Generation, is a beautiful boy.
Oh, I hate Wesley Crusher. So
I know.
it's different there, but Guy
And yet
Brush
he's-
is-
Yes.
I love Guy Brush.
Rudy, when you become a mother, you'll realize that Wesley Crusher is a beautiful boy, and any
Oh, I
mother
don't
would
know
be
about
happy to have him.
His-
Because I used to feel the same way.
Have you seen any of his like weird fake enthusiasm that he has for the Picard behind the scenes stuff? It's
No.
I think that's more my dislike of Will Wheaton the person than Wesley the character.
He does seem very sincere in a way that might be off-putting.
Will Wheaton?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's so sincere it's insincere.
Insincere.
Yeah. I don't trust him.
Yeah.
There's some other stuff that Will Wheaton as a person has done that I found kind of off-putting in the past as well. That
I
we don't
know.
need to get into.
I know almost
But-
nothing about Will Wheaton, and I know a lot about Wesley Crusher.
Okay. Let us
Yeah.
not turn this into a tea spilling stream.
No.
Unless it's
We've
some
already
sort
talked
of-
about cheese.
We have talked about cheese, so let's keep it to cheese. I won't spill tea on this. But I think maybe that's it for now. We've got one of the 4 things we
Great
need
recipes from the International House
for
of
the
Yeah.
Voodoo
Page
doll
139
shoing
on
list.
Helen's special voodoo doll mix.
Yeah.
Which
Something
is a
of the
very
head,
gross
something of
looking
the head,
bone in
something
the
of the body,
inventory.
and
If
something
you
of
see
the
it,
dead.
it's got like pieces of.
It's fleshy.
Yeah, it's off-putting. I don't like that. But I guess thanks. Sorry for the delay. I was figuring some things out. We're gonna have some silly stuff next week. We'll have captions too for us, so that way everyone can read what we're saying.
Yeah.
Apologies if you wanted to and weren't able to, I guess.
Yes, we're kind of just getting started and sort of
Yes.
smoothing out the bumps in
Yes,
these new
yes.
streams that we're doing.
Yeah. But I think this has been a great first stream. We talked about cheese. We played some Monkey Island. We're gonna keep plugging away at this, and hopefully by the time we finish the new Monkey Island game, that is a sequel to this game, kind of like all this multiverse talk, it's like a different direction. Because after this game, the original creator of Monkey Island, Ron Gilbert, left LucasArts. They continued the series without him, and he was famously upset with the direction they took it. I love Monkey Island 3. I like Monkey Island 4. I like they did Tales of Monkey Island, which were a bunch of kind of shorter games. Have you played those? Do you know about those at all?
No, not at all.
They're okay.
Awesome.
But I'm curious as to see where Ron Gilbert would have taken the series after this one.
Totally.
So yeah, that's going to be it for today. Hey, you can find me on Twitter at Rudy Basso, Rudy the Gentleman Basso. And Emma, you're at Emma Wrights?
Emma Rotes.
Emma Rotes. I
Past tense.
thought it was Emma Rotes. Those will also both be on the overlay in the future, so people can always know where to find us and who we are.
Yes.
And also
I'm dropping
maybe we'll have
some links in the chat.
Oh, thank you, Emma. Maybe we'll have some hats next week too. I think that that will happen.
Electronic hats.
Electronic hats, yeah. Okay, great. This is so fun. I'm excited for this in the future.
Yeah.
Thanks
for joining us.
Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. And we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, let's wave. Wave goodbye.
Yar.